Hey all, welcome to American Cycle Sports Speed Lab series, and today we're going to talk about wheels. Anybody who knows me knows that wheels are kind of a fetish of mine, and I'm super excited to have the newest thing in carbon mountain wheels, and that is the latest offering from IRT in Southern California. IRT's been around, I believe, since about 2010. They make a whole selection of road wheels that are just, taking the bicycle market by storm. I have to say they're probably one of the hottest selling wheels brands going right now. So I know my buddies in California have a really hard time getting their hands on them. So super popular wheels. But now, today, what we're looking at is their newest offering in mountain bike wheels. This is their first offering in mountain bike wheels, by the way. They've been testing these and developing these for about a year and a half before they decided to release them. This is the 29er carbon mountain bike wheel set. Uses IRT's hubs, but we're going to start from the outside and work our way in. So let's do that. What we have here is we have a high modulus unidirectional carbon rim developed by IRT. Let's see here. We measure out at about, where are we at? 26 millimeters wide. But one thing you'll notice is that they're not the super deep aero types that you see with like Reynolds and Envy. These are measuring out at about 27, 26, 27, right in there, millimeters tall, which is, I'm a big fan of, okay? So a lot of times what happens is when you have these rims that are, can be up to, 30 to even 40 millimeters deep, they become extremely stiff. So they do affect the ride quality. They don't have that springiness, that liveliness that, like even a rim like Stan's or the WTBs or something like that. A lot of people like those ride qualities because they have a little bit of a liveliness to them. Not flex, but liveliness, because these are very stiff in terms of their lateral flex. So yeah, nice high modulus carbon rim. It's already got tape on it, but if you pull the tape off, you can see the weave. And but what they chose to do is they actually chose to coat the outside with they did an outer coating. Gives it just kind of a nice matte black finish. And adds another layer of protection. The graphics this year, extremely nice looking. Love the graphics. And then we'll move on to the spokes. The spokes, genuine Wheelsmith double-butted spokes with alloy nipples. And one of my favorite features, 32 spokes. I love the fact that these guys are going with full spoke counts. There's been issues in the past where wheel companies just keep reducing the number of spokes in order to make the wheels lighter and lighter and lighter, but then they have to over-engineer the rims, and so they gain some of that weight back, and they become proprietary. They'll make their own spokes, aluminum spokes, and with different type of threadings and mounts and such, straight pull options. And I just love the fact that the IRT wheels use traditional spokes made by a company in America. They've gone to great lengths to bring all their production into the U.S. They're not 100% there yet, but they're working on it, so that's kudos to them. So yeah, genuine double-butted Wheelsmith spokes, and then we go into the IRT's hub design. So one of the things I really like about the IRT hub design is, we'll talk about the front hub first. We'll get close. 6-bolt pattern for your disc brake rotors. Okay, this particular one is set up for quick release, right? But most of the bikes nowadays are 15 mil through axle. So all you do to convert this is put your finger right there, press, and check that out. Boom, 15 mil through axle. All they did was they took the axle, they mimicked the through axle, made it the exact length it needs to be. You just slide it in, and once you slide it in, you put your skewer in and you're done. It's that fast. I love simple, 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 simple. So another thing is that their end caps, like some designs where you just pop them out and they're held in with an O-ring, these actually thread in. So your end caps thread in, everything's right where it needs to be, and it's all tighty-whitey and good to go. So that's our front wheel. Now we move on to the back. Real quick here, let's do this and I'll show you the back. Back, same 32 spoke count, IRT's hub design, very nice sounding ratchet in the driver there. In order to convert theirs, this one's come set up with quick release. I've already pre-loosened this one, but all you do is put a 5mm Allen head here, 5mm Allen head here, loosen them up, and these slide right apart. That's not unlike a lot of the other offerings that are out there, but this is what I like too. Then you just press, and ta-da, look at that. It just slides right out. You can slide the axle out. You can service your driver. Very easy. Pop this other cap off. Replace them with these little devices here. Boop, and you can convert to 142 through axle. So it's just that simple. Snug them in place and you're off and running. Speaking of drivers, this particular driver that comes on the mountain bike wheels is set up for your mountain bike 10-speed cassettes, your Shimano's, your SRAMs. But if you're using 10-speed, they give you the little washer, okay? We want to use this little washer here if you're going to run a 10-speed system, okay? Because these are actually 11-speed compatible, so that you can use these wheels in with your Shimano and your SRAM 11-speed road cassettes, which makes these things handy-dandy wheel sets for cyclocross. So if you want tubeless, disc brake cyclocross, or gravel grinders, or something like that, perfect wheel set for that. Perfect wheel set. Speaking of drivers, we'll go back to that for a second. For you SRAM fans who are running the new double X1 stuff, all you X1 nuts, there you go. There's your driver, straight from, also available from IRT. So that's the nice thing about this wheel set. It's extremely flexible, fits any of the modern platforms in mountain biking. So if you're running a full rigid 29er, or you're running a full suspension with through axles front and rear, or Shimano or SRAM double X1, they got you covered right out of the gate. These guys really did their homework and they did a great job. So very cool. Weight on these measured out. We measured them out at 1550, which is right on the money. It's right what they said, and they work extremely. So they're very light. We're going to mount them up. We're going to put some tires and cassettes and rotors on here, and we're going to give them a ride and see how they do. Just based on the preliminary stuff, these guys did their homework, and I'm sure that we're going to have a lot of fun with this wheel set. If you happen to be in this neck of the woods, feel free to drop by, because we're going to have available for you to demo. So if you have a platform that these will fit on, sorry lefty guys, you know how well you like your lefties, and it's a great fork. But if you're interested in these, IRT will build you up a lefty set. So they have lefty hubs in stock, and they can custom build you a set of these wheels for your Cannondale Scalpel or your Hardtail, your F29. So nice looking wheel set, $16.99 for the set. They also are available in 27.5. 27.5 ones are $15.99 a set. Then nice little fact that you need to know about IRTs, all the wheels are hand built in Southern California, in Burbank, and as far as I know, it's by the same two guys. So you're getting a hand built wheel, and you're getting carbon rims, beautifully designed hubs, 32 spokes. The whole package is completely serviceable, so you can be in podunk anywhere, and if you pop a spoke, you'll be able to get a spoke fixed. If you need to service the driver, you can take it apart and do it, in your hotel room if you wanted to. So just, great product. I'm a big fan of products that mechanics can work on and the do-it-yourselfers can work on. So anyhow, the IRT Carbon Mountain Wheel Set, available at American Cycle Sport. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call here at the shop at 720-612-7351. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have, or set up a time where you can come ride them for yourself. See what you think. Talk to you later.